really hot for England.
That is hot. Is that hot this time of year? I just clicked live.
Okay. I just need to say, I've had a cough. I was right in a cold. I still got a little bit of a cough, so I'm just hoping my voice holds up.
Let's see. Here, let me. Let's see.
I'm just saying. Yeah. Excuse me.
You okay? You all right? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've just got a little bit of a cough.
I got you.
Yes. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can hear you fine. Yeah, you sound like you're... Have you been sick?
Yeah, I've got a little bit of a cold. I've had a cold and sore throat and cough. And I did have a couple of months ago, and I've had it again. So I'm hoping that my voice will be okay.
Here, let me tag you on the... I'll tag you on the live. They're just now getting in now. It's very, very slow.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is, isn't it? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've been well, I'm on the road, so I don't have great internet, but...
I know.
But the replays come out.
Whereabouts are you at the moment?
I'm in a hotel in Arkansas.
Oh, bless you.
Yeah.
In Arkansas, yeah.
Let's see.
You were in Arkansas before, weren't you?
Uh-huh. Yeah. We put all our stuff in storage, and we're awaiting orders. Okay, I just tagged you. Okay, there's 14 people in here.
Okay.
All right, hang on, let's see.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Linda Jarrett's in the house. We're going to talk about angels and pyramids.
Yeah.
Golden pyramids, right?
We are. We're going to talk about temples.
Temples, that's right.
Golden temples.
Golden temples. Angelic golden temples. The when did we talk? Yeah, we did. We talked about
temples of golden light.
Yeah,
temples. We talked. Yeah, we talked a few months ago. Yeah.
So a lot's gone on since then.
Temples of golden light.
Yeah, there's a lag, so it might take. I
know there is, isn't there? Yeah.
Yeah, we're not interrupting each other on purpose. So, temples of golden light.
No, I know.
Yeah, it's like a five second delay. A lot of people have been talking about a lot of people have been talking about the last 6 weeks, the last 6 or 7 weeks, where everything has just changed.
So much.
Are you experiencing that?
Yes, very much so. Definitely. I mean, there's a huge split, divide between the light workers and even people that haven't actually been aware really of what's been going on are now waking up over here. There's a lot of people waking up over here, and a lot of people realizing that vaccines are... This huge awareness is so big. That's good. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, we're having glitches, but that's okay. It's part of it. And on the replay, it'll come out. On the replay, it'll come out clear.
Yeah, okay. There's a huge awakening over here. Massive awakening over here. A lot of people realize what has been actually going on.
Wow. Well,
and there's a massive divide, huge split. I mean, it's a massive reality split over here. You know, people aren't watching the TV at all. They're just listening to and watching what they want to. They're doing their own thing. You've got a lot of people that have communities that are growing vegetables and fruit. There's a huge big thing going on over here at the moment. It's good. It's very good. We're really significantly entering the 5th dimension. Where I live, anyway. I live in the south of England. I'm about 50 miles south of London. So where I live, there's a lot going on.
Well, you're not the only...
People are very grateful.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's the lag. Well, you're not the only one that's come in here. Of course, we were down for about 12 days, but people talking about they're noticing people that weren't awake waking up. And quite a few of them have been practitioners.
Yeah. a lot of people over here waking up, and they've realized, you know, how much people have been conned out of the truth, and they've realized that they've been used by the bigger you know, the elites anyway. So yeah, there's a huge awakening over here. It's massive.
Are you seeing it in
It's
the
very good.
Are you seeing it in the local community? Are you seeing
Yes.
people? Are they
Yes.
mobilizing?
Yeah, yeah, they are. Yeah. A lot of people are talking about stuff a year ago they would never have spoken about, you know?
Yeah. Well, I think a big part of that is the whole COVID thing. I mean, it's pretty much falling on its face now.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Over here, I think it's fallen on its face, yeah. But the sad thing is that people are realizing that they've had the vax, you know, and they shouldn't have. That's the sad thing here. And they did what they did because they thought it was the right thing to do.
Yeah, of course.
So that's very sad, and I just hope that people are
well,
okay.
you know, and here we go. Everyone, you know, is on their own. I mean, I know quite a few people that have taken it, and some really, most of them very consciously. And I can't, you know, I can't speak to their energy. I don't know how this is all, but I think the main thing is the truth's coming out. Like that just seems seems to be very obvious. And what about, like, are you picking up any information or intel? You know, people. So there's been some more talk the last few weeks about the solar flash and the 3 days of darkness. Are you picking up anything like that?
The solar flash, yeah. I mean, well, I myself been going through a big shift because for the last oh gosh, it's been going on for about 8 weeks. I've been told I'm downloading 11th dimensional light codes. So in order for this to happen, I've had these awful kind of electrical currents going through my feet and through the palms of my hands. And at first it was really uncomfortable, and I had to ask my galactic guides to tone it down because the energy was hot. And it was like electrical pulses that was coming through the feet chakras and then going up into my body and the palms of my hands. And I've had to ask them to slow it down. And then because I do a lot of meditation with groups, I did the Buddhist, you know, Lord Buddha's birthday. And since then, it's calmed down quite a bit. But it has been really unpleasant, to be honest. Downloading light codes is okay, but these 11th dimensional light codes, it's pretty uncomfortable, to be honest. So that's been going on with me now for about 8 weeks. So I've been told it won't finish till August. So if I'm ascending and going higher, everybody is. Everybody on the planet is ascending and going higher and higher. And I think this is probably part of the reason why people are now awakening, because the ones that weren't awake before, they're ascending very quickly, and they're the ones now that are waking up, and it's because of the ascension process. So this is happening to everybody on the planet, and it'd be happening to you as well. You're ascending. Everyone's ascending. Have you had any strange sensations recently?
I've had all kinds of strange sensations in the last few weeks. These last few weeks have been crazy.
Bonkers, yeah.
I think really I go back to, well, you know, you can point to 22nd of February. I mean, that was a big day, but it seemed like it took a while for things to really kind of integrate, or at least begin to integrate. And then I remember April 30th. Was it April 30th or March 31st? Yeah, March 31st, all these solar storms started happening, and they just kept happening every day, and the Schumann's going crazy. But the last 3 or 4 weeks, there seems to be a lot of clarity occurring. There seems to be a lot of physical things happening to the body, no doubt. I felt like, and it was just a gut feeling, that the summer was going to be very active, very expanding, very fast. You know, I was using the word hot, but not like in, you know, not like in a bad way. But
No.
And you're saying that you were told, or you understand that you're going to be downloading these 11th dimension codes until August?
Yeah. Yeah, a friend of mine, she's very clairvoyant and profoundly clairvoyant. She said, I'm downloading 11th dimensional light codes.
Wow.
But and some of them are quite big, some of them about 3 foot high. It's because of my work, you see, that I've channeled all these different temples of golden light. And then when I speak to people, I can then pass on the light codes. So I've transmuted them in an easier way for people to be able to download them. Apparently,
Right.
that's the idea anyway.
Right. Right.
But also, I've channeled more. Although I've channeled temples of golden light, I started off with 144, but now there's 221. So there's a lot more temples all around the world. This is for around the world, and the temples are for humanity. You see that, and they're for the new Earth, because they start at the 5th dimension and go up to the 12th dimension. So they are grounding and linked with Hollow Earth, but they do go up to Pleiades, Sirius, Andromeda, Venus, and some of them do surround the universes that surround this universe. So they've always been surrounded by the rainbow angels, which are particular high vibrational, 9th dimensional vibrational angels that can clear everybody's chakras all in one go and clear the auric field. Then through the I start channeling even more rainbow angels. So I've channeled the seraphim rainbow golden angels, the pearlescent golden rainbow angels, the platinum white golden rainbow angels, and the seraphina rainbow angel. They're rainbow angels. And there's a whole spectrum, a whole realm of rainbow angels, the rainbow angels, and then there's the golden rainbow cherubs. Plus, there's also the Elohim, the Elohim creator builders. The Elohim are the creator builders, so they have people create a new. So if I can, whenever you feel, do a meditation, I'm going to bring in all of those different rainbow angels so that people can connect with the rainbow angelic energy, and they'll help people to be abundant, to manifest, give clarity, focus, inspiration, healing, inner peace, all kinds of qualities they'll help people with, and they'll help them to move through the process more easily and help them to be able to understand what's going on. So they're overlit by 2 new archangels to our planet, you see. So there's a whole rainbow realm. So the archangels are called Archangel Metaziel and his twin flame, Archangel Honoriel. So they're in charge of the whole of this rainbow angelic realm, which is new. It's new to our planet. And the rainbow angels and the archangels they're 9th to 11th dimension. So they're pretty high frequency, high vibration. But yeah, if I could do a meditation just to help people, with healing and help them create and clarity, inner peace.
Yeah, we can do that.
All of the good, release any old stored heart energy.
Yeah, we'll have plenty of time
to be released. Yeah, that's great. Thank you.
We'll do it. No problem.
It's just the temples are for humanity. The more people that get to know about these temples, then the better it is.
So let me.
For humanity.
Okay, because the rainbow angels, all the different species or types of rainbow angels.
The realms, yeah.
What's their relationship with the golden temples? Are they part of the golden temples?
Okay. Yeah, they're part of the golden temples, yeah. When I first channeled the temples of golden light, the actual rainbow angels surround all of the temples. They surround all of the temples all around the world. But some of the temples hold specialist have what are called specialist rainbow angels. So, for example, if anybody needs, say somebody's going through a court case, they need to be strong. So they would call on the Seraphina rainbow angels because they need the qualities of strength, courage, and bravery, like Archangel Michael. But these are with the rainbow angelic realm. They're called the Seraphina warrior angels. They're higher vibration, you see, than Archangel Michael, who does overlight the temples, by the way, Archangel Michael and Faith.
Right on. Do you feel like that the golden temples and the rainbow angel families are complementing other energetic complexes, energy complexes, like galactics and elementals? Are they like working with them? Like talking about let's do this and let's do that, or
yeah, you're right, because some of the sorry, excuse me. Hang on, I've got some honey and lemon here. Hold on.
That's all good. You're with family here. No worries.
So basically, the temples of golden light, they connect to all of the energies on our planet. And so they connect to the old energies of the Mayans, the Incas, the Native American First Nation, to the Maoris, to the Aborigines. They connect to all those ancient tribal energies, which are the real energies here. They also connect to the star people, Pleiades, Andromedan, Sirius. They also connect to Venus. They also connect to lots of other star systems and planets within this universe. And they also connect to a few universes surrounding. So within the temples, they connect. For example, on a galactic level, some of them do connect to Commander Ashtar. They connect to the Arcturians. They connect to lots of different star energies. But equally, some of the temples are very grounding, very earthy, and they connect to Hollow Earth. Mm-hmm. There's a temple, for example, in the etheric of Petra in Jordan, and that temple goes deep, deep down, and you connect with Hollow Earth. And that temple's overlit by Moses. A lot of the temples are overlit by different energies, you see, because every single energy that is on our planet and has been on our planet that is of love and light connects to the temples. So that Petra Jordan connects to the energy of Moses. He overlights that temple. Glastonbury in England, that temple is overlit by Merlin and King Arthur and Lady Guinevere. And there is a couple of temples there. They're connected to the unicorns within the temples of golden light. Other temples, say across the US, a lot of the temples across the US are connected to the Native American First Nations because they're the original people of the US. But also equally, other temples connect to Jesus Christ, Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene, to the Christic consciousness.
That's awesome.
To say, it depends where the temples are around the world. I mean, because the temples are around the world and they have to act as a gridwork, a network of golden light. So there has to be temples in the Middle East, you see. So some of those temples do connect to Muhammad, to the Muslim.
It's like everything's connected to it, right? Like
yes,
it has
every single thing.
Yeah, it feels like it. It feels like it has like a soul lineage and a star lineage, but also it also feels. You can feel that it's rooted in the earth, so it's like a blend of the two. It feels
Absolutely.
too like I wonder if, like this golden temple. I'll just call it technology, right? Golden temple technology. I don't think this is the first time it's been turned on. Maybe not to this degree. But I have a feeling it's been a part of the earth or in some way connected to the earth. Do you have any, do you have like any understanding of why they're coming online and what their primary purpose is? And
it's interesting what you're saying, because somebody did say to me, are the temples there? You know, you're just connecting with something that is there, or are these new? And I hadn't thought of that. So the answer I got was yes, some of these temples were there in the days of Lemuria.
Okay.
And some of them are new. Some of them are new temples. Because in Lemuria, the population wasn't as great as it is now. There wasn't many people living on the planet. So they're a combination of temples that were here in Lemuria, and they're a combination of some new temples that have been created by the Godhead. So you're right in what you say. You're spot on there.
So let me ask you this: to your knowledge, does it happen often that all of the rainbow angels, all the different types of rainbow angels, come down to one planet to do work? Is that something common? Is this a special mission?
When I first met the archangels, they said to me that they had come from another universe, so their work had been in another universe, but now they've come here because their work is needed here to help people raise their vibration as we enter the fifth dimension. So you're right about that as well. Yeah, they weren't here before. So before, you know, we had Archangel Michael, Faith, Raphael, Mother Mary, Jophiel, Christine, or Gabriel and Hope, Amethyst, and Psychic, you know, all those angels. But these ones you see are higher vibration, the 9th to 11th vibration. They're the rainbow lights, if you like, the rainbow colours, the rainbow. They're higher vibration than the other archangels and angels that are here at the moment. Because as the planet shifts, as she lifts her frequency and vibration, we need the energy of the rainbow angels and the temples of golden light. They need to help people, humanity and Mother Earth. And surrounding all of the temples high above, there are 4 massive, huge golden, well, bigger than archangels, they're massive, and they hold the grid work of all the temples together. So you've got to, I don't know how to describe, they're so big, they're huge. So I think people listening and tuning in, people that are psychic and clairvoyant, they will get a sense of what I'm talking about. So the 4 huge, massive, enormous golden, pure golden angels represent north, south, east, west of our planet. So they hold all of the temples together like a conduit, you see. And they are really high vibration. So yeah, they're really, you know, really high vibration to the 5th to the 12th dimension.
So, and you're not the first person that's spoke about dimensions higher than 5th being anchored onto the earth, but it sounds like that whatever's happening here as we speak, that there is going to be a wider range of, let's just say, access to not just the 5th dimension, but 6, 7, 8, 9. For some people, I'm not saying for everybody, but there's people pulling that those frequencies down, or however you say.
I think there's quite a lot of people here that are probably connecting to those frequencies.
Yeah. Do you think that there are souls of the maturity of, let's say, some of these beings that are helping us, like even angels, archangels?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, they do say that all the ascended masters are here. You know, they do say that all the masters have reincarnated and that they're here. And I do think that some of the higher souls, yeah, they're definitely here. And there's so many more star seeds now. Yeah. There's loads and loads of star seeds. I mean, and you've got little rainbow crystal children being born now. Really, really high vibrational children are coming in onto the planet. Rainbow crystal children, very beautiful souls. You know?
We're gonna have a 19-year-old on Sunday that her passion is to assist young people with their ascension process. Can you imagine?
Oh, that's really lovely.
19 years old.
Oh, bless. Oh, that's really beautiful.
They're coming
I know.
online.
I've been asked. They are. Well, they're born with the wisdom. They're born with the wisdom. I mean, um, my grandson Daniel, he's 19 now, and just he's a star seed, and he knows about stuff. He just understands that we're shifting vibration. He's very musical. He plays in a couple of bands, and he knows all about what some people could call the conspiracy theories. But he's vegetarian, well, he's vegan, and he just is a starseed, and he's naturally light energy.
Wow.
And he came here 19 years ago. So a lot of the younger ones are high vibrational. We came in. Well, I don't know when you came in, but I know when I came in, it was a long time ago.
1961, 12/9/61.
Oh gosh, yeah, I'm older than you. It's my birthday next Tuesday.
Happy birthday.
I'm not telling you how old I am. Anyway, it's June the 21st, so summer solstice.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, we recently went on holiday to a place off England, off Cornwall, called the Scilly Isles, but it's Scilly, and that was to celebrate my birthday that's next week. So I came, sometimes I find it amazing that I came in on the planet in really such a dark energy. When I think back to what I used to watch on the TV and listen to on the radio, I'm like, oh my God.
We all were.
Because the energy was so heavy, so dark. And some of the stuff is so satanic, and I'm like, oh my God.
But whatever we want to call it, I mean, I think a lot of people are picking up on this now, what you're talking about. I know Morgan and I were talking about it last night, the last couple of days. But I think we're at the point where I know this is life and it's energy, but it's also kind of cut and dry at some level. Like it's as you go up in perspective, and what I mean is like. Yeah. Really, when you get right down to it, every single thing that we've ever done, used the word dark, anything that we've engaged that was whatever you want to call it, it was all a program. It was it was all a program, and it all falls under the same category. And it's time to move on from it. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah. It's like
I know. It was unbelievable. The things I used to watch that I now know weren't of the light at all. But.
Oh well, I can promise you, I've been. Yeah, no, we don't want to go there.
Well,
they say the best angels were the worst devils, right? Something like that.
I know. Yeah, it's unbelievable. So, yeah.
Do you like in your daily routine, in your daily life, I mean, like in this relationship that you have with these angels and other entities, are you getting any kind of feel for, and I know we're moving out of time and space, but are you getting any kind of feel? Because people have been talking about something really building up over these last few weeks. And again, some people have been talking about a solar flash. Whatever that means, or a period of time when there's almost like a suspended animation, like that they talk about the 3 days of darkness, or almost like if the clock is ticking one way and it actually stops, and then the axis is reversed and starts to go the other way, like a moment like that. Are you getting any feeling for something like that?
Well, not really, because people have spoken about these 3 days of darkness for about 2 years now, I think.
True.
And the 3 days of darkness hasn't happened. So I'm not convinced it is going to happen. I mean, if it happens, it happens. But I'm not convinced that it's going to happen, to be honest. I mean, when I'm sort of now, I'm aware of the Rainbow Angels and on my galactic team and on my guides and everybody. But when I'm not working, I don't think about it. I have to ground and be grounded, so I don't think about it too much. But with the solar flares, I don't 100% know about the solar flares, but I think the solar flares are to do with, probably what I get is the great central sun and the great central sun, which is the true God, is giving out energy to raise the vibration here on the planet and to get rid of the lower energies, the darkness. I think that's my take on it. That's what I'm getting
Yeah, I think that
from
falls in
the other
line with
side.
what a lot of people are saying. They might say a little bit different, but there's no doubt that it's picked up a lot these last
Yeah,
6 or 8 weeks. There's no doubt.
there's a lot of activity. Yeah, and
Yeah,
I think it's because more and more people here on the planet are much more aware than they were. So possibly the momentum's gathered and the solar flares are coming now, so that even more people wake up. I think it may be striking the moment, gathering of souls, that more people do wake up.
some people very recently have been well. I think quite a few people have been talking about some really like the deepest of the deepest traumas or the deepest of the deepest shadow have been coming up, and we've been going through them and stuff, and it's been getting easier. It doesn't take as long and things like that. But one of the things that seems to be kind of coming up, and maybe it's just in my world, is like the deep rooted sexual violation of the feminine, and they're voicing it now way beyond like a Me Too, more of a this is not me, this is not controlling me, this is not taking my power anymore. Something about the feminine energy coming out of that abyss that was part of the illusion. I don't know. I know you see clients and you're very sensitive. Are you picking up on anything like that?
I do. Well, basically, the temples of golden light are overlit by 3 goddesses, and they are goddess energy. So they are bringing back the divine feminine, because the feminine energy has been downtrodden for such a long time. So women, they're rising up, and of course, as people ascend, they have to release the trauma, release the grief inside their heart chakras. So this is why more and more people, more ladies, are speaking about this, because when you ascend, you have to release heart stuff, you have to release solar plexus stuff. So that's why more and more ladies are speaking about this, because it's got to come out. You can't keep stuff stored inside your body, because it will just make people ill. But I do a lot of trauma work with people, and I do embracing the shadow, work with people's shadow selves, and I do releasing grief and loss with people. I do all sorts of things, and releasing ancestral karma. I do a lot of that at the moment, releasing ancestral karma with clients, so that any ancestral karma is stopped here right now, and it's not passed on to their children or their grandchildren. So I do a lot of that. And empowerment, ladies in particular have felt disempowered for a long time, and some people maybe all their lives. So they have to now step into their empowerment, into their divine sovereignty, into their divine mastery. But equally, so men do as well. It's not just the ladies. I mean, men have always taken things on the chin, and kept quiet about stuff, because it's been macho, and you're not supposed to talk about it. So
exactly,
it is more so men as well as ladies having to deal with stuff.
I don't know if you remember in the other times that we've talked, when we've talked about the golden light, and through my journey, especially in the early days, the golden light would appear. It would like come into the room, and so it happened. Like in the first couple of years, it happened probably a dozen times, and over the years, it would happen now and then when something really big was going on, and it has come so 2 of the last 3 nights, the golden light has come and illuminated the room, and I'm absolutely certain, and I don't know what that means, but the fact that it's come twice in 3 nights and the level of experience that people are reporting right now. Like I'm talking about what people are talking about, what's happened to them in the last week or so, or 2 weeks. Like there's some major stuff, a lot of movement. There's a lot of, I know someone that just got out of the hospital. I mean, a couple of people. There's just a lot of stuff going on. It's moving very fast. And I wonder if that's going to continue. It certainly feels like things are getting better and better as time goes on.
Yeah, well, with you, overlighting you, that there is a very big, what I call a golden master angel. So you have your angels, the smaller angels, if you like, and then you have master angels. Well, the master angels are in charge of lots of other, hundreds and hundreds of other angels. So overlighting you at the moment, I see a golden master angel, and I think, and the energy is male of your golden master angels, not female, male at the moment. I think you have quite a lot of angels with you, and they do chop and change, but I think it's to tell you that you're on the right path. What I don't know if you've sort of doubted sometimes, are you on the right path? But I think your golden angel is telling you actually that you are on the right path, and you will get more inner strength, inner vision, so that you know exactly, because it's like sometimes you don't always feel you're maybe doing the right thing or in the right place at the right time, but actually you are doing your divine mission. You are on the right pathway. So I think the golden angel came to tell you, to confirm that you are doing the right thing, and you do have a strong connection also to Archangel Metatron. You do.
Metatron.
You do. Yeah, you have a strong connection to Archangel Metatron.
And I think as a whole, what you just said about one person is actually happening on the whole to a lot of people. A lot of people are starting to have what I would call spiritual confidence, courage. There's more community and collaboration, so it's strengthening the individual as well as the collective, let's say, new grid. So, this is, and that's what I was kind of poking around at the beginning about, because it's increased so much in the last few weeks. I'm talking about the speed, everything, the way everything that's happening, that you wonder how much faster can it go before it flips. Because
it probably won't get any faster, but people are downloading, people are receiving downloads of energy, people are receiving light codes. So it's very quickly, and I think more and more people have become aware, so that it is a big thing in numbers. A lot more people are aware, so more people are talking about it, more people are chatting with each other about it, and it's becoming everyday conversation and becoming common knowledge. So it's easy to chat about it, not like it was many years ago, a long time ago. It was taboo then. I remember when I was young, there wasn't anyone I knew that was spiritual. It was just all about the church, and if there was a clairvoyant, they were few and far between. There was nobody.
There was
loads of people.
There was probably a whole bunch of them, but they didn't tell anybody, not even their friends, and I think that's the one thing that you see it more and more every day. There's these women. They're probably 55 and over. They've been connected for a long, long time. Not that there's not other age groups and other genders and so on, but they're very quiet. They're coming out. They've all been carrying the load. They've all embodied trauma, most of it sexual trauma, much of it as a child. And it was a true suppression of power. And now that's coming out, and it's coming out in the men. It's coming out in the world. But there's a lot of them out there. That's my point. I'd love to do a worldwide poll and say how many people do light language. I would bet you there
How
would
many
be.
people do? Oh,
How
what
many?
light
Yeah, how many people
language?
do light language, or
Yeah.
how many people have, asked some questions on subjects that we talk about on this show? And I would bet you that it's far more than any of us know. And
Yeah, because I've met people that they're actually speaking a light language, and they've spoken a light language for years,
mm-hmm.
but they didn't tell anybody. But they just be driving along and be speaking in this different language, or doing, I don't know, ladies doing an ironing, and they just speak this different language that actually is now recognised as a light language, but they didn't realise it was a light language. So I think there's loads of people that do speak light languages. Yeah.
I
My
saw.
favourite is the Lemurian light language. That's
Yeah,
my favourite.
do some. Can you do some?
I was going to do it in the meditation.
Oh, well, go ahead and do it. Let's do the meditation. Let me turn my mic off and let's do the meditation. You do.
Oh, okay. All right.
Let me turn
I'm
my
gonna
mic.
I'm gonna ground everyone into Mother Earth first, and then take them through a chakra clearing and clear their auric field. Is that okay? Before I take them into a temple. Okay. So closing your eyes, everyone, and I'd like you to ground into Mother Earth. So visualize long, thick, golden cords, golden energy flowing through from your feet all the way down, deep, deep down into Hollow Earth. So I would like you to visualize your golden roots wrapped around a lovely, for today, a beautiful, very large rose quartz crystal. So wrap your golden roots around a beautiful rose quartz crystal, and now place this into an area of water deep, deep down